Once again, we'd like to welcome you to today's edition of The Morning Call. An attack on a village in Mali is raising more questions than answers. The government says at least 95 people were killed in the ethnic Dogon village in Sobame near Sanga town in the Mopti region in the wee hours of Monday morning by unknown gunmen. Officials say the armed men suspected to be terrorists launched a murderous attack on the peaceful village, also killing animals and burning houses. It's unclear who the perpetrators of the incident are, but it should be noted clashes between Dogon hunters and semi-nomadic Fulani herdsmen are quite frequent in the region.
And to talk about this new tragedy that has killed 100 people, I'm online with Alou Diawara, our correspondent in Mali. Hello, Alou.
Bonjour.
And welcome to this program. It is a cycle of atrocities between Fulani, Bambara and Dogon communities that even threatens the stability of Mali. Tell us what you know about the perpetrators of this new attack and what the circumstances are.
According
to witnesses, around 5 p.m., many assailants landed in the village of Sabanu Sanga commune in Biandangara Circle, Mopti region. They were equipped with hunting rifles, automatic weapons, machetes, reports the sources. They surrounded the area before firing indiscriminately at young, female or old people. They also set fire to the huts. The inhabitants who tried to get away were shot dead by ambush assailants. The animals were also slaughtered. On the spot, a gruesome setting. The few people spared are inconsolable. The official provisional toll announced by the government is 95 dead and 19 others missing, all civilians. This death toll could increase because, according to the mayor of the municipality, Ali Dolo, there were about 300 people in the locality, but only 50 answered the call after the attack. On Monday, there was a search for potential residents.
And Alou, the government took major steps after this incident. What kind of steps has the government taken in regards to this?
First off, the gendarmes at the nearby checkpoint of Diakanabo were the first to arrive on the scene. They were joined by army reinforcements to conduct sweeps to track down the attackers. On Monday, the governor of Mopti arrived on the spot with a large delegation to have him observe the scene and to try to bring comfort to the people.
Et tenter d'apporter le réconfort aux populations, mais l'atmosphère était lourde.
But the atmosphere was heavy. The government has announced that this attack will not go unpunished and that the perpetrators will therefore be sought and punished in accordance with the laws in force. The government also announces that further information will be provided on this tragic attack. It will also be necessary to rebuild the village because it was devastated by the attack and has almost nothing left in terms of shelter. Food will be delivered to the wounded.
Il faut aussi reconstruire le village car il a été ravagé par l'attaque et presque plus rien ne reste du village. Des vivres et non-vivres seront acheminés vers les populations meurtries.
Alou, dernière question avant de vous laisser partir. Last question, what explains this upsurge in community violence and why have the authorities not taken precautions to prevent this new attack?
Indeed,
this is not a first. Let me remind you that on 23rd March, 160 civilians were killed in Ogasogo, still in the center. On January 1, 39 residents of Kulagon were killed in the same area. All these attacks took place in similar conditions to that of Sunday evening. So, we have to ask ourselves questions if lessons are learned properly. For its part, the government has announced the arrest of dozens of suspects linked to past attacks. The public prosecutor in charge of the cases has stated the proceedings are ongoing. As a result, the government announced the dissolution of the Dana Ambasogo militia, suspected of having carried out the attack on Ogosogo.
La milice Dana Ambasogo, soupçonnée d'avoir mené l'attaque d'Ogosogo notamment.
But none of this has prevented the attack on Sunday evening. At the operational level, the military hierarchy reports that it has deployed enough forces to deal with any eventuality and minimize insecurity. But this announced network does not yet seem to be bearing fruit. It should be recalled that the center of Mali has been in a state of insecurity against a backdrop of inter-community tensions that is since 2015. The United Nations counted 500 civilians killed in the area in 2018. 250 civilians died on the spot under similar conditions between January 1 and 31 May 2019, according to the UN mission in Mali.
Le 31 mai 2019, selon la mission de l'ONU au Mali, MINUSMA.